friend Roger Christofferson here with another first listen review, although this one's a little different. As you can probably tell by the title, I haven't really decided what I'm going to name it yet, but it's going to have something to do with why Nickelback sucks, why people hate Nickelback, something along those lines. It's one of those questions that I've never really understood because I'll admit it, I've always kind of liked Nickelback. But not really their singles. I've always liked them as like the non-singles more. I remember back when they first came on the scene, I heard the song How You Remind Me, and I was like, that was my first introduction to them, and I was kind of like, yeah, it's okay, it's whatever. Wasn't like a big song in my mind. It wasn't something that I would have ran out and bought. But then after that, I heard the song Too Bad, and I was like, alright, well, that one's not too bad. Insert stupid joke. But so I was like, yeah, why not? I'll go get the album. So I did. And the album opened up with Never Again, which I thought was one of the heaviest riffs I had heard in quite a while in a pop music sense. I guess they kind of considered mainstream. So I went back and I checked out, and the lyrical content of those songs are actually pretty good. Considering what their more recent stuff is. I checked out Curb, which I didn't like at all. The State had, I remember the song called Leader of Men on it, which I thought was okay. Nothing great, so I didn't think too much of it. Got The Long Road, that had a few singles on it, and pretty much I've gotten every album since then, because basically I just like most of the non-singles. Like if you really took the singles away and you played everything else, for the most part, I would, probably agree that they're pretty decent. Just looking through some of their other songs here that they had out. Animals, good musically, but the lyrics were just terrible. Photograph I liked when I first heard it, not so much anymore. Saving Me, I still think is a good song. Rockstar, I can't stand, never liked that song. I don't understand how that one was such a hit. I've never cared for that song ever. They had If Everyone Cared, I get it. Girls love that song, that type of stuff. Then Something in Your Mouth is when you really started, actually I think it started with Animals, all the real hard driving sex stuff, and they talk about drugs a lot. Burn It to the Ground I actually thought was decent. Blah blah blah, they got a lot of singles. One thing I have noticed about the singles is Chad Kroeger there's kind of developed, or discovered, I shouldn't say developed, discovered a formula that works, and it's worked. They got a lot of fans, they've made a lot of money, they've had a lot of hits. Actually had Mutt Lange work with them on one album there. I think it was, I'm trying to remember here, I think it was Dark Horse. And they have some heavy riffs here and there, so when I went into this song, I was like, alright, well, I'm just going to go in with an open mind. I know some of their more, what people think, and I know what some of their more recent stuff is, and blah, blah, blah. So, anyway, so I listened to it. And we're getting around to the song, finally. And it kicks in with this cool, heavy intro. I'm like, oh, cool, we're going to kick into something heavy. And then it goes into the pretty standard, just the bass and drums, which they've done before, so it's okay. And then the singing starts, and boy, it just goes downhill from there. Wow, are these some of the worst lyrics I've ever heard. Ever. I was beyond, disappointed. I was hoping I was actually going to like this. Musically, it's good. It's nothing they haven't done. But wow, those lyrics are just bad. I can't say anything good about these lyrics. There's nothing good. The funny part was, earlier today I saw Stevie T. Some of you guys know who he is. You should check out his channel. It's kind of funny if you're into that type of humor. And the dude shreds. He's an excellent musician. I can't deny that. But he's got his unique sense of humor. He's got a lot of subscribers too, probably 3 million or so, and so he just pops up on my radar. But anyway, I saw that he was going to try to predict what the new Nickelback song was going to sound like, and because they were giving out little snippets before they actually released the single. And the song he wrote is actually a better Nickelback song than Nickelback wrote for their own song. It's kind of funny. But anyway, the name of the new album is called Get Rollin', which already has me going, because that's a stupid title. Man, I really wanted to like this too. I kind of see like why people say what they do. I mean, I get it. Their singles are either about sex or they follow that stupid 4-chord formula. And Chad Kroger's kind of a Chad. I mean, if you've ever seen him in interviews and listen to his lyrics, he doesn't help things with that. But I mean, a lot of people like it. I kind of do. Not as much after this song. I don't know. It's kind of funny, but anyway, wasn't exactly how I thought this was going to turn out after listening to it, but it is what it is. We'd love to hear what everybody else thinks on this one. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of opinions on this one. Make sure you just keep it clean and be nice to each other. Yeah, like, subscribe, and share it, because that stuff really does help. It really does. I hate asking, but it really does help. So anyway, talk to you guys next one. Maybe I'll do Creed next. That'd be kind of funny. I don't know. Talk to you later.